Change shit on kick. Oh, he's so proud of his bike, dude. He's so proud of his bike. Alright, now riddle me this. How long until X-Race steals it? NBA Youngboy literally lives in this guy's neighborhood. You can't get one over on me. I'm a 38, baby. And I don't go nowhere without that iron on me. With a big iron on his hip. How do I go to my bookmarks on it? Oh, there, it's called favorites. Yes, do not redeem. If you fucking redeem, I shall kill you. How do I get her? Yeah. Yep.
Domination. Eyes up. System's hot. We're not here for a tour. Securing Alpha. Zone Alpha captured. We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Shit's a great feeling. You know, when a man loves a woman, Jake.
Losing B.
I don't know. I ask myself that question every day.
Damn it, lost the lead. Hostiles released a skewer.
I think people just, you know, they gravitate to my real talk, Jake.
Your skills are obsolete.
Well, bro, I just, cause it's just, he just does shit that pisses me off, bro. Like last night, I'm looking at, like, Robinhood, okay, and he's like, I'm like, bro, why is the price of Intel just locked at 126 here? Like, it's not changing after hours? Like, and he's like, well, that's cause the after hours closes at this time. It's cause it's closed, head ass. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh really? So then tell me why at midnight I can trade intel and the price is moving on Robinhood. It doesn't. It closes at this time, and I'm like, okay, so he's sitting here talking shit, making me feel retarded, and then I'm like, boy, you're the one that doesn't know what you're talking about, because Robinhood has 24-hour trading during the week on popular assets, and so, but it's like he does this shit to me over and over. It also kind of is that, but no, I do get pissed off. But I mean, but when I'm like, fuck you, retard, it's not with the malice that. I don't know, bro. I don't know. No, it's probably almost happened many times with many characters, actually.
Authorizing UAV mission. Tack off. Authorizing care package drop.
Actually, the guy that was getting me in the day trading, I banned him from the server before. And then like when he first joined back in here the other day, bro, I just don't give a fuck who you are, bro. Like I just don't tolerate disrespect. Is what it is. You could be literally the president of the United States, bro, and I'm gonna fucking put you in your place. Like this dude that is getting me into day trading, bro. He popped in here, and I swear he said some shit I thought was disrespectful, and I was trying so hard to, but I couldn't, bro. I instantly reached over, right-clicked his name, and I think I just missed the ban button and clicked disconnect. And then he rejoined in like 3 seconds, and then I had I don't know, I kind of cooled down a little bit, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of was pissed off, but like shouted it out or whatever. Like, I think I misread him a bit. Like, I think what he said was kind of disrespectful, but it maybe wasn't coming from a place of malice, you know what I'm saying? So it was chill, but it was I was like, brother, you. But yeah, it's dude, I don't know. I just don't give a fuck who it is, bro. I will literally. Cause I was saying this to people at work, bro, some shit my mom did piss me off, and I was just like, bro, I just don't care if you're my mom, if you're my, whatever actions you take, bro, towards me, they have the same value, no matter who you are. Matter of fact, if you're a stranger to me, they probably actually are less upsetting to me than if I know you, and you're doing some shit I don't like. Like, I treat people closest to me more harsh than I'll treat random strangers. But that sounds backwards to a lot of people, but it's like, bro, my standards for you, if I'm hanging out with you and knowing you and talking to you, are higher than higher than my standard for strangers. So, yeah.
UAV above. Sensors are capturing your objective.
Care package DZ.
No, you're goodwill, more goodwill for people closer to you. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, there is, right? But it's also you know, when you know me for so long, there's certain statements that it's did you really just say that shit to me? You know who I am, and you really just said that shit to me? And that's, I don't know, so that's where I get with Raph a lot. I'm like, Raph, you really just said that shit to me? He said something about, oh, I had to go get a California burrito. And I'm like, oh, let me guess, what's that? I got fish in it or something? Unsure of I'm pretty sure I know what's in a California burrito, but not 100% sure. He's like, you don't know what a California burrito is? And I about lost it. I was like, I was like, you know what? No, never heard of a California burrito, buddy. Never in my life. So I don't know. It's just shit like that. It's not that deep, but it's yeah, I think so. But I think there's the California surf and turf burrito, right? Is a variant of it, and so I just figured that was how it came default. But it's brother, I don't know. It was it's his condescending. You don't know what this is? You know what? I feel the question I just asked kind of implied that I had an idea, but maybe wasn't 100% sure. And it's a level of you're sitting here treating me like I'm the retard when you're not picking up on the way I phrase this, and I get pissed off. I get pissed off.
Securing B.
But I don't know, it's like, I don't like dislike Ref, right? I don't think he dislikes me, but it's like, I feel like we bicker like a married couple sometimes.
Underway on Bravo.
And that too, I'm convinced that the government has him tracking me. But see, this is where the government's fucking up, is I'm keeping him around so I know what the government's keeping tabs on, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Losing Bravo.
Right. Right. No, that's what I'd be doing, actually.
Securing B. Bravo zone secure.
Or I was getting onto him the other day, bro. I swear, every time I try to talk about, like, starting a business or some sort, he'll give me, like, a one-liner on why it's impossible, and then he won't talk to me. Yeah, he won't talk to me about it, and he'll literally go mute. And I was getting so pissed at him the other day, and he's like, well, dude, I had to do something with my girlfriend. Or then he's like, oh, I got to and I'm like, bro, you're sitting here telling me I'm like, bro, this has been happening for months. I don't want to hear shit about that.
Lost B. Underway
His
on
boyfriend. You serious? I'm missing all these
B
shots?
locked down.
Hmm? Yeah. I played some last night. Yeah, I was suspicious that some dude in my game was walling on competitive cash, which is kind of weird. I don't know why you'd be doing that. He probably wasn't, but it's like, I don't know, it felt weird, some of the angles that he was just like reacting so fast on. Like, well, but in competitive, like you might as well go play Premier if you're gonna cheat.
Losing Bravo.
Why you would play like a casual game mode and cheat? Well, it's not very explanatory.
We're taking C. Losing B.
My thing is like, I don't know. I'm honestly, so that's what this dude at work always says. And then he'll like give me something. He's like, "Oh, this happened," and I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I always like to, whenever I'm considering something like that, right? I like to consider all the negatives, if you will, right? Where it's like, okay, well, like maybe this happened. Like, well, maybe this is what happened, right? Where it's like, I want to be so sure that it's like cheating, so because it's like then my mind state can change, right? Where it's like, oh, okay, I'm playing against cheater, like, well, then I'm not even trying, like, I don't care, like, I'm gonna get beat anyways, like, it's not worth, like, even getting, where it's like, if there's even, like, any room that it's like, well, no, maybe it's not a cheater, then it's like, I feel like I have room to be like, alright, I'm getting shit on, this sucks, or like, oh, like, the server's fucking me, this sucks, or like, I don't know, like, I feel like the narrative changes, where it's like, well, if it's just a cheater, it's like, okay, this sucks, like, I wasted my time. I'm not giving a fuck about any of the other events, like, within this match. But then it's like, so, I don't know, I feel like I like to be very, very certain that it is a cheater, before I feel like I let it, like, I guess, get to me in a, you know?
Losing B.
Timeline halfway check.
Get me a UAV.
Well, see, based on that, right, then I'm not assuming it's a cheater. That's what I'm saying. So my bar for assuming cheating is, like, retardedly high, because it's very hard to know. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I also feel like Face It though is like a different subset of players. No, not even that. I don't even think that they are. I think that they play different. I don't know, I feel like I have a lot better games on Face It. Like, I feel like the whole playstyle's diff on there. Just need to get on. You need to get on Dota. Dude, Cheese has some exotic TOS compliant insults. I'm telling you, bro, he will say some shit in the chat on that shit that's just like, that's genuinely aggravating to read, and it's perfectly TOS compliant. Like, you can't get banned for it. Honestly, I probably do, because I've asked him before. Let me see in my Discord messages. Oh yeah, I asked him, he said, so many bangers. One is that you can't say kill yourself, so people would type Kane, Yawn, Severe, which is 3 league champs. Which I guess is like, another is that a champ named Talon can jump over any wall, so I saw someone type Talon E off, Talon E off roof, please. So like, I guess like, the E is like your jump. But like, I've heard him say some ridiculous shit that's like, bro, that's like 200 IQ. No, he is. He'll come in here once like every 2 years. Actually, I don't know if he's in this Discord. Oh, he's in this. Or like, dude, sometimes I'll like type some shit in the chat, and then he'll like reply to it randomly. This is the most random thing for you to be responding to. Yeah. Yeah, he's chill. But I don't know, Jake. I played that's why too, Jake. Like at this point, bro, it's like you gotta ask yourself why you're playing Counter-Strike, and it's like I feel like Premier is just not fun. Like I don't know, like it's just too. Well, no, but you can just go play competitive. You don't gotta play Premier. Like the Premier is AIDS. Like you're getting AIDS teammates. You're playing against kids that are like off 400 milligrams of caffeine. They're off an Adderall, and it's like, dude, this is like, it's to a level where it's not fun. Well, it's not about keeping up though. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you could go play like a global elite game on competitive, and it just has less of a like seriousness to it. Like. No, whatever it is, whatever the rank is, I'm just saying, right? Like, even at the top level of competitive, it's not the level of, like, there's just not the level of like, tryhardness going on. Like, people are trying to win, but it's not so, like, your teammates aren't dogging you for, like, doing something stupid. Like, the enemy team isn't, like, maximally coordinating, like, Cloud9. Like, it's just a bit of a different vibe. Yeah, I mean, okay, if that's what does it for you, but it's like, I feel like that's like a higher chance to run into cheaters too. I don't know, I've played a couple comp games the past few days, and I'm like, bro, I kind of just miss this. Like, this is way more fun than this Premier shit, and I can choose the map I want to play on. But yeah, I mean, you know, whatever I guess works for you, but you know, it was just, you know, maybe suggesting. Whatever phones your ring. Oh, no, not those. Not those. Bro, I guess I get like bad FPS on this map. What's going on? Canyon, you wanna pull up my YouTube stream and tell me if it's like good quality? Honestly, it might just be easier if you search Kenny Streams OG. Oh fucking G, dude. This guy's like laying in the water, not drowning. Collateral! He's nice. Jake, you remember that one game? He's nice with that bullet, dude. It's a classic right there. It's just the way that guy said that shit. Yeah. OG, all one. No, 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 no. I don't like this map, bro. It's not running good for me. I don't know what's up with that. My goy pewter can't keep up. Is it smooth? Yes. It's blown smooth back. I feel like that's something I actually would get banned for, just joking about. Self-harm. The goy cannot self-harm, we need his labor. That would affect my capital output. Hell yeah, dude. I'm always like worried about that, cause like I feel like there's no good way to tell if the shit's working than to literally go back and like watch it after the fact and be like, okay, everything was good. No, I've had that happen before, bro. I've done like a 4 or 5 hour stream before, and I went back and I'm like, okay, the screen was black the whole time. Okay. Man, just get him in here, bro. I want to hear you guys. I want to hear you guys squeal. Ah, dude, ask him why he hates me, will you? You ever talk to Jake's little brother? No shot. Cole Merrill. Oh, that's solid. Yeah, they used to smoke together for a little bit. I think I smoked with Cole once or twice. That dude would get so. What is going on? But like, just I guess to buy weed, not like. I mean, that is drugs, but I feel like. Dude, do you remember? I think you and I, the first time that I smoked, like there was multiple times that we were gonna do it and it just didn't work out. And then like I remember like that specific night, like I just like cause I was kind of 50-50 on it, and I was like, bro, I don't care. Like we can just hang out, do whatever tonight. Like we don't gotta do that. And you're like, no, we're fucking getting this. You're like calling like 1,000 people, bro. Like. Dude, would you say you were like addicted to it at that point, or were you just like, no, like I need to try this more, like? Yeah, but there's a diff between like.
Moving.
Moving with scalpels.
So maybe your dopamine was getting a little raped by that point where you were like, dude, I kind of need it today. And maybe not like that, but like, I don't know, because like weed definitely affects your dopamine to where like it's like addictive. Sure, yeah.
Contesting hardpoint.
UAV above. Sensors are capturing your objective.
Makes those things better.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active. Enemy UAV detected.
Yeah. Well, bro, the problem, like, so many of the first times I smoked weed, and I almost feel like, Jake, you probably relate to this, like, the shit we were getting out there, it's just like, bro, it's like, if your first time smoking weed is in, like, Illinois or some shit, it's like, you're getting, like, dirt weed, and it's probably, like, I almost feel like it's, like, actually probably a really good experience, like, it's not too much. Bro, the first, like, year that I smoked weed, like, every time, it was, like, I wanted to do it, but it was, like, it would just be way too much. Like, I'd take a bong rip, and it would be over, bro. I would be like full on silent mode, like staring at the ground, thinking of crazy shit. Bro was having acute schizophrenia. No, I mean I remember like not that I like believed it, right? But like I remember like when the first time you and I smoked, like you probably remember me saying this to you, and I think you were kind of getting annoyed, like, dude, stop being fucking retarded. There was like construction down there, and I forget what that park was called, but yeah, well, one of the lights was flickering, and it was definitely fucking with my vision, bro. Well, the sprinklers were on though, and they had it like sectioned off for construction, and then like on the gate or on the fencing, they would put like this tarp to like so you couldn't see in. And the sprinkler was like hitting it, and I swear to God, bro, to me it sounded like Vietnam, bro. Like it sounded like helicopters and shit. Like it.
Guild signatures all over the
Yeah, bro. And I said that to Canyon, and I think Canyon at this point had like kind of smoked a good amount, and he was just getting annoyed with me, bro.
We control zone C.
Capturing, I see you.
No, yeah, I do remember that.
Put incoming tactical.
Standing by.
C secured.
Well, I think I remember you saying something like that, and I think I was like, dude, you're tripping. Like, we're not getting the cops called on us for smoking weed. Like, they don't care.
Taking Alpha. Losing Bravo.
UAV MTL 50%.
Yeah.
Requesting recon above.
Priority tasking requested. Will dot.
Dude, I would have been so raped, bro.
Taking A.
Watch out, sniper. Out of here.
I think my mom already didn't like you, bro. Like, I think she already had like kind of a bad vibe about you a little bit. Like,
Authorizing secure flight.
something is not running right here. Yeah. Jake, do you remember buying weed with Cole from Canyon?
Incoming tactical.
I need to restart this. That's actually funny. I feel like Cole would get ripped, bro. That dude could roll a blunt though. I remember. Jake, don't you remember one time I like flew out there and you and Cole I think got me from the airport and then we like I think it was like perfect like timing for you guys to smoke cuz like we could just stretch it out a little bit like and so I think that and I think we had Cole roll a blunt. I think we were in your mom's car. Yeah, we were. And I think we just went and parked up somewhere on the side of the road and gassed a blunt. I feel like those memories are just so cherished for me. Just so cherished. Yeah, bro, like, dude, I still get such a, like, I know I've told this story so many times, I still get such a crack out of, like, me and Jason going down to Canyon's house to smoke, when he really didn't want us to come over in the first place. And then he was like, alright, you guys are not coming in. Somehow convinced him to let us come into his house. And then we're just fucking being obnoxious the whole time, bro. You guys need to fucking leave now. You guys need to get the fuck out. You're gonna wake up my mom. And then... Oh my god! I remember that, bro. You were pissed, bro, because we kept... Dude, I don't know who it was. Oh my... Fernando, bro. Fernando was there, bro. Dude, me and Fernando were literally being retarded. Dude, me and Fernando were literally being, like, straight nigs, bro. I remember there was, like, shaving cream in your room, and we were just... You should have been, bro. Bro, we were being actual fucking degens, dude. And I would not have been like that. He was influencing me to be a jackass, bro. I just thought it was funny, bro. Like fucking around. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What's that? Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. Well, I think someone was like sleeping on the floor and he like smacked him in the, I think it must have been you, Jake. No, I think he smacked him in the face with like a handful of shaving cream. Yeah, I think it was you, Jake. And I think I was Yeah. I think I was against that. I think I was against that.
UAV mission timeline. Halfway check.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Yeah, that was back in the day when Jake Merrill got blamed for everything. Jake.
Hardpoint contested. Lead is ours. Not set up.
Bro never did shit, dude. No, that's actually how I met Jake, dude. I didn't know who Jake was. Like, I thought it was just a random, like, funny sounding name people would say. Like, I don't know. I didn't get it at all. And then, like, he was in my PE class, bro, and he sat, it was, Miss Rippy, and he sat right in front of me, like, for roll call. And I remember, like, I said some, like, smart-ass comment while she was calling roll. And it's like, at this point, like, you know, these teachers knew who I was. Like, she was like, really, Kenny? Come on. And I was like, what? Like, that was Jake Merrill. I didn't say anything. And then Jake Merrill turns around, he's like, really, Kenny? I'm right here. I'm like, you're Jake Merrill? Jake Merrill's a real fucking person? And then Jake was literally ready to kick my ass one time. I think he was like having an asthma attack. Oh, no! Hyper... Dude, I was such a dickhead. Oh my god.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Yeah, bro, I was acting a fool, bro. I was like, what happened, Jake Merrill? What's wrong, Jake Merrill? Are you okay, bro? What's going on, dude? Are you good, bro? And like trolling, right? Like thinking. Also, I didn't understand what it had. I didn't realize like the extent of it. And he was. I think he was like grabbing for my ankles, bro. Like he was like ready to kill me. He was trying to get me, bro.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Yeah, bro. And then like, I think I was kind of getting into Counter-Strike a little bit at that time. Like I was like curious about it. And then someone, do you remember Kyle Allman? Bro, he won like a $2,000 jackpot of skin, which honestly today. Oh, yeah. Well, honestly today those skins would probably be worth like 5 mil. But yeah. Insanity. Yeah, and so he was like showing everybody, and this was in 8th grade, bro. He's like showing everybody all his skins on his phone, and I'm like, holy fuck, I want to play this game.
We control the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hostile counter UAV above. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hostile personnel.
There's some future song about becoming the plug. That's what you were listening to.
Hardpoint locked down.
I feel like you were choosing it. Easy weed, bro.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Fuck 'em.
Hostile UAV established above. Hardpoint down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Deploying SAM turret.
We control the hardpoint. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Enemy UAV detected. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Hardpoint locked down.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Yep.
Hardpoint identified.
He's in the dude. He got Rico'd, bro. His life's over. Bro, you didn't hear about that? Like there was literally like an article, bro, talking about a Rico, and he's like one of the defendant, bro. His like face is literally in like a whole article about it, about some gang. It's so crazy, bro, because when I'd come out to visit, dude, I'd go over to Anthony's house, and smoke with them, and he was just so chill to hang out with. Like, I didn't think he was doing shit like that.
Hostile UAV established above. Hostiles are pulling ahead. Hostile secure inbound. Hostile counter UAV above.
Release napalm strike on my mark.
Hardpoint located.
Wait, Canyon, you know Jordan Johnson?
We control the hardpoint.
Dude, so I used to buy, he lived on my street, bro. He, like, literally, like, and I would buy weed from him all the time. This dude, I swear to God, I'd ask him for a gram. This is actually, JJ, like, Jordan is one of the most chill, genuine people I've ever known. I ain't even gonna lie. This dude would, I would be like, I would owe him $10 for the last gram, and I'd smoke it. I'd only have like $5, and I'd be like, bruh, any chance I could get a, and he would never give me a gram. Looking back, that shit was an eighth, bruh. He was giving me like an eighth and calling it a gram.
Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Mover.
Watch out!
Hardpoint identified.
Lethal incoming. Let me hear your battle cry! Lethal incoming.
But yeah, he was big homie, bro. Like, he was hella chill.
Hardpoint is active.
But yeah, like, apparently, like, he's the one that sent me the article. Like, I just linked it to Jake. Here, I'll link it to you, Canyon.
Full
About...
mission is a failure.
Come on, dude. My Android's shitting, dude. I gotta go back to iPhone now. Oh, wait. That's a Call of Duty thing. No, it's the... Alright. Yeah, I just scrolled up and clicked the first link I saw, because it was like in a group chat with me and Jason Lasky. But yeah, bro, dude, I remember that dude would literally text me sometimes. He'd be like, hey, bro, can I borrow your pipe? Like, I just need it, like... And I'd be like, yeah, bro, meet me at the backyard. And then I'd go to my backyard, bro, and he'd like... It's like, the way he was, bro, he understood, like... I don't know, he understands, like, humans and shit. Like, cause he'd sit there, like, bullshitting, like, hey, bro, how's it going? Like, how you doing? Like, and it's just like, bro, you just came to grab me my pipe, bro, or grab my pipe off me, and it's like, you're sitting here, like, I don't know, like, giving a shit about me. It's like, I don't know, it's like the little shit like that, like, that was your dog, bro? Yeah, I thought that was you. What the fuck is that nigga smoking, bro? What is he? Why did he do that? No, I was just saying, like, he'd hit me up sometimes, like, borrow my pipe, like, you know, like the crack pipe for smoking weed. And like, he just like I'd be, hell yeah, bro, like I'd pull up to the backyard. Or I'd tell him, like, yeah, meet me at the backyard, and then, like, he'd just, like, come up that back hill, like, and he'd, like, sit there bullshitting, you know, at me for a little bit. He'd be like, you know, hey, bro, how's it going? Like, I don't know, just, like hospitality type shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that dude was just so real, I feel. Like, he was always so genuine. No, yeah, I couldn't have been there for that then, because I definitely don't. I don't ever remember hanging out with you and him.
Kill confirmed.
Because I didn't think you guys even knew each other. Well, I have a vivid memory of hanging out with you, Jason, and Garrett at that Carl's Jr. and, like, you ending up, like, beefing with some dude. So that just must have been a regular occurrence, bro.
Using equipment.
Maybe.
Downpulse running.
Yeah, we probably were being obnoxious.
Be aware, enemy watchdog helo incoming.
What am I? What?
Enemy CUAV established overhead. Enemy UAV detected.
But you didn't. Based. You didn't have a Jewish lawyer.
Logging UAV request.
I don't know what's going on in that. Yeah, bro, some of my best childhood memories are like when I lived in California. Like, everybody there was just so good to me, bro. Like, I remember, like, so many places I lived, like, the kids were just not, like, I don't know, like, the kids in California could be, like, smug and, like, douchey. But there was, like, I don't know, there was just always, like, a crowd that was, like, willing to, like, accept me and, like, you know, be homie and shit. And it was, like, mm-hmm. But like I lived in Tennessee. Like I moved from there to Tennessee and like the kids there were like just dickheads, bro. Like nobody even like was trying to make friends, bro. Like I don't know. It was like it was kind of it was really actually depressing, bro. Like that was the first time I wanted to kill myself, like genuinely. Is like when I moved there, bro. And I remember I was like in school and I texted my mom that shit and she immediately left work and like I was like in the office with like some counselor like within an hour and I was like, oh my god, I did not think these niggas were like taking this serious like that, bro. But I mean I was serious, bro. I was like I don't want to like live this life, bro. I hate this place. Yeah, I feel like that's impossible, low key. Yeah. Yeah, like that shit, I don't know, bro. That shit just sucks. Like and moving around all the time, bro, blew ass, bro. It's like I'd make friends somewhere and then it's like, all right, say goodbye to them. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like, no, literally, bro. And that's some shit I feel like parents just think it's like, oh, it's whatever. But it's like, nah, like it's kind of important to have like it's not easy to like find like well, maybe it is sometimes, but it's not always easy to find like a group of friends that you're like jiving with. And then it's like when you do, it's like I don't know, Well, no, that's shit my mom would say to me, like, oh, like, like, you won't talk to these people forever, like, you'll have new friends. I was like, bro, I'm 25 and I still talk to these people, bro. Like, I play video games with these people. Like, you were so wrong. Like, oh, you'll make new friends, like, as life goes on, like, you'll fall out of talking to these people. And it's like, no, actually, like, most of them, no. They're like, no. I still talk to them. Mm-hmm. Well, it's almost not even, like, I think that's all reasonable, but it's like, for me, it's not even that. It's just like, bro, it's like, it, it genuinely is like, and maybe it's just like a matter of luck. It's just like, I don't know, some of these people I met from my childhood are just like good friends for me. Like, they're just good people for me to talk to and be around. And it's like, I don't know, I don't really have success in like finding other individuals that are like that. Like, if I do, it's like, alright, cool, I'll bring them in or whatever, talk to them. But it's like, it's so rare. It's like, yeah, I don't know, like, just some of these people I've known from childhood, like, just, I jive more with, like, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's... So I guess, like, I don't know, maybe they, maybe these, like, my mom saying that, maybe she just didn't have, like, good friends growing up or whatever, or, like, maybe she didn't know what that really meant, like, thought she had good friends, but didn't, like, you know? Yeah.
Tasking request received. We're a dot.
Right.
Just let me do my job.
Right. Well, you know what? That is another aspect of it too. Is it really takes like 10 years to foster like a real like actual relationship with somebody that's like, more than like surface level.
That is the problem.
Fuck. Yeah, like it turns it from a thing of like, oh, like an acquaintance to like a almost like family kind of. And there's certain people, it's like, dude, I'll go like Jake, bro. Like, I go like long periods without talking to him, but it's never like he's never like a stranger. Whenever he comes, what the fuck is going on, dude? And even you, bro. It's like we went so long without talking, and then it's just like we can just like pick it back up, like I remember, I was like hanging out with like Jason one time, and then like you were like, bro, is that Kenny? Like, send me a Snapchat. And I thought you just didn't fuck with me anymore, bro.
Capture your objective. Timeline halfway checked.
Let's get it on.
Mission timeline expired. UAV activity AO.
I feel like that shit's low-key depressing.
Enemy shooter. Using equipment.
What do you mean? Like, just like because you develop like bad habits or. You know, you know what I really believe though? I kind of believe that like, so like, okay, like when you're like a toddler, right? There's mistakes that you can make that aren't gonna impact your future. Like they're very easily, quickly correctable, right? But then it's like, okay, and it's like scale this up. Think of like, okay, like if I make like a mistake like on like the stock market, right? If I'm 20, it might be a $500 or $1,000 mistake. That feels, I mean, relatively speaking, right? It feels just as heavy as it would making that same mistake with say $500,000 at 45. But it's like at 45, like one, you know it's a bigger mistake, and two, it literally is a bigger mistake, and it can fuck your life up. And so it's like,
Hostile counter UAV above. Mission goals are green. Hotel Sierra.
You see me out there dunking on fools like donuts over here?
yeah. Well, it's that you know, okay, like theoretically, like the propensity for like fucking your life up with drugs and alcohol has always been within you. And it's like, so if it comes out now and you solve it now and you understand that part of yourself now, whatever you've lost, right? Like sure, like everything in life compounds where it's like theoretically you could be like a doctor almost by now. But maybe that would never have been your path, and actually like you would just be like maybe, you know, 20% ahead of where you are now, which is a lot, 25%, and then you'd be 40 to 50 and fuck it all up, and you would lose way more. Yeah, there's like something in some corner of their brain. Well, you see success, like people that have been successful all their lives, like do shit like that. Like there's like something like in your brain that you haven't dealt with yet, and then it finally overtakes you, and it's like it maybe had to have happened at some point, and it's like, well, yeah, it's like any mistakes happening earlier and earlier in life is always better because then you can get, you know, not as much damage is done. I mean, depending on what it is, like, but yeah. Emotional damage. Yeah. No, yeah.
Kill confirmed.
Well, that's the thing too. That's why it's like I'm trying to, and I think you're like on the same mindset. It's like I'm kind of just trying to think of like business ideas and shit, like just,
Black Ops took the lead.
you know, because it's like
Keep it.
boredom like causes, I think, like depression and shit, and then like leads you to like be doing drugs and shit, which just is like a self-perpetuating loop of. Right. Well, it's like there's a lot to do, bro. It's like you could solve people's problems, and it's like in this country, solving people's problems gets you money. No, and that's the thing too, bro. Right. No, and that's the thing too. It's like if
Begin tasking.
yeah.
UAV perimeter established.
Well, when you look back, it's like all they ever thought about and cared about was money, is because they were retarded with money, and so it was always causing them problems.
Logging UAV request.
Enemy
Right.
UAV detected.
It's so shallow.
We have lost the lead.
Begin tasking.
The advantage is ours. Hold it.
I'm convinced though a lot of people like have this like weird like contradictory like thing going on where they don't know what life is. And I'm not saying I know what life is, but they don't allow themselves to think that, right? Like they don't allow themselves to think like, man, what is the point of life? Like, and it is something that their subconscious is thinking and they don't know, and it's like genuinely causing them stress. And then it's like, so they do these things, right, that are like, they like do like hedonistic things. Like they just do shit that feels good, and they're always like not trying to think of life or whatever. And that's why it's like you meet these people and you try to talk to them about life, and they get aggro. They get like, because it's like a genuinely distressing thing to them, like to have to think about. Because like they're probably dealing with like some form of depression that they just don't want to deal with. And they don't want to, and then it's like then the other aspect of it is their ego, right? Their ego's telling them that they do have life figured out, that, oh, like, well, I have this thing, like, I make this money, like, I've got it figured out. And so then they can't ever admit that they're, like, dealing with some sort of, like, well, what is the point of life? Like, I'm having an existential crisis, but, like, well, I can't admit that. Like, my ego has to protect itself. And it's just, like, fucked up, like,
Begin tasking.
Locking onto your UAV. UAV in the turn. Reporting hostile contact.
right, yeah. And then it uses all this, like, materialism to, like, justify it. Yep. Yeah, and it's like, well, what's the point of even that, right? Like, well, what does that even matter? Like, and it's like they can't even answer that question, right? Like, what does it matter if you're straight or not straight in life? Like, what, like, does that even matter? Like, they don't even know. No, not. I know what you mean. Like your shit's good, not good. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, no, I know. But it's like they don't even have an answer to that question, right? Like, well, what does it even matter? Like well, it does on some level, but they don't even know what things would matter, and it's like, so all they have to gauge is like, well, materialism. Like, my ego feels good because, like, I know I'm better than the next guy.
Enemy UAV detected.
Mover.
Yeah, it's like protecting the ego, and then like an uncertainty that their ego isn't willing to let them admit, and so it's like they just kind of do stuff. They just kind of do random stuff with no purpose, and then not having a purpose is depressing. So then it's like, well, now you're just like, I don't know, alcohol feels kind of good. I don't think about these things when I'm drunk. Like, fuck it. It's like, yeah, and it's like they would never even admit that they're feeling bad. Like if you were to talk, like, oh no, I just, I like this. Like, yeah. But on some level, right? It's like, I don't know. It feels nice to at least be able to, like, admit this shit to yourself, where it's like, dude, there's people that are so fucked up and they don't actually understand what's going on at all, like, within themselves, within like,
They're falling apart. Go for the jugular.
yeah, they're really like an AI.
Begin tasking.
UAV perimeter.
Right, like an animal, yeah. Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah.
50%.
They're just like appealing to their lowest desire, which is like, oh wow, just like dopamine.
No fuel, no fuel.
Yeah. No, literally though, right? Like I feel like it's just typical Americans, bro. Like do that kind of shit where it's like,
Hostile UAV established above.
yeah. No, literally, bro. No, legit, dude. Like, I feel the exact same way. It's like, it's pathetic, bro.
Corporate appreciates your role in today's success.
Yes. No, the boomers started this shit, bro. The boomers started this shit. The boomers were born after World War II, and that shit. One thing people don't realize about World War II is it springboarded the United States into like insane wealth. But not because like, oh, the United States, we're just so special. It's like, no, bro. Like, your factories weren't literally exploded. Like, all of the UK, like, they couldn't make anything, bro. Like, they were literally about to be invaded by Germany. Like, they were on the cusp of being over fucking taken. Like, every possible factory or like angle of production was destroyed. Like, it took these people like, they're probably still not recovered from that shit. Like, that's how much damage was done. No, yeah, and so it's like these boomers, and it's like these boomers just think we're just so great, and it's like, y'all been on this earth like this long, and you haven't realized like the absolute fucking blackjack that you were handed, like, and it's like, but that's the thing, is that's why it's like, they pass their retardation down, and it's like, it takes a couple generations to like weed itself back out. I was like, I feel like we're like the millennials maybe, and then our generation are like, I feel like some of the first generations to kind of like be like, yo, like, because like we're not getting that privilege, right? Like we're kind of at the tail end of that. Like they took all the wealth. Like they're over here like buying like, yeah, they're over here buying like second and third homes, and then they're like, dude, why don't you work hard enough? Like you like just go get a house, bro. Like or no, not even that. Like you don't deserve a house. Like you haven't worked hard enough. It's like, dude, you had 2 houses by like 30. Well, it's actually the same. Well, actually, no, wait, yeah, that's no, what you just said is accurate. No, yeah, my bad. Because what I was about to say is like, well, you could buy the same house for the same amount of gold as you used to be able to. But yeah, it's like the amount of gold that you can earn. Yeah, no, you're not earning.
Losing Bravo.
But it's just like that, like one period of prosperity, right? It's like from like the late 40s to like maybe the early 60s, like maybe up through the 70s a little bit. And it's like those people secured way more wealth than like any other generation ever.
Bravo capture underway. We control B.
Taken requesting UAV captain.
Losing B.
Taken authorizing to UAV.
Bravo lost.
Excuse me. Don't be rude.
We are falling behind. Locking down Bravo. Bravo is out.
Yep.
Watch my
Yep.
We've claimed the lead. Widening the gap.
begin
Securing
tasking.
Charlie.
UAV commencing surveillance
equipment.
overflight.
Losing Bravo.
Yeah.
UAV fuel check 50%.
We lost B.
Yeah. No, that's the thing that's so annoying to me about boomers, bro. Is they act like people our age don't want to work, and it's like, bro, like, first off, like a lot of people just can't even find a job, right? And then it's like if they do, it's like it's not paying bills.
B locked down.
Taken authorizing to UAV. Tac off requesting recon overhead.
No, literally. Well, one thing that pisses me off is it's like I'm required to have a car for work, but then it's like everybody views like this car thing as like a privilege. Like, you know, I'm of the opinion that, you know, yeah, it's a privilege to drive, like, because I don't like the idea that so many retards are allowed to drive and participate in society, when I think they should probably just be put in a fucking padded cell. But, like, on the other hand, it's like, it's kind of absurd that, like, I have to, like, you know, it's like framed this way, or it's like, oh, like, oh, look what your job allowed you to buy, like, look at the nice car you have, and it's like, I don't think I ever would have bought this if I didn't have to fucking use this to do literally everything. Yeah, like, it's like, and then on top of that, it's like, if I don't have one of these, I'm not allowed to participate in society. Like, it's like, it doesn't seem, you know, like it doesn't feel like a privilege. It feels like a necessary thing.
Enemy care package detected overhead. Securing B.
Yeah.
Taking A.
Like, don't get me wrong, bro. I like this car I just got, but it's like I didn't want to buy a new car, right? Like and it's like
Taking B.
I don't feel like I made like a I don't know, like a vanity choice or whatever. Like I feel like I made like a very practical choice for what I bought. But it's like it is a nice car actually. I like to drive it. It's fun. Like, but it's like
B established above.
I don't know. It's like this weird thing where it's like, and these boomers really don't get it, you know. Like they think it's just like all a privilege or whatever. Like, oh, look what your job got you, and it's like, bro, I got this cause of my job, because I have to have it for my job.
Hostile ion core is active. They are taking C.
Hey, I will replace you. I will replace the heck out of you. Lethal incoming. Don't forget to hydrate.
Well, it's like adjusting for inflation, bro. You used to get a job like starting at like 50, 60K. With no qualifications, and then you could work your way up to like $500,000 a year, like with just showing up every day and like doing your task. And it's like now, bro, there's motherfuckers that will motherfuckers that'll be in the same position for 10 years straight, and it's like maybe they're getting the cost of living bump, maybe, which like barely tracks cost of living, if even at all.
Securing B.
Incoming pack. Hostile long gun. Let's stay
I don't know, I'm a little worried like these people's actions are gonna cause like the second like World War II Germany. Like this country might actually elect a Hitler. And it's like, I don't know, people like, a lot of people are like, yeah, good, like, but it's like, it would be so bad for the country in terms of like, well actually, I don't know, I heard this like interesting argument where it was like, you know, yeah, all this shit happened in World War II, right, like in Hitler and this and that, but theoretically, like, think how far ahead Germany actually ended up getting because of that. Like, they got pissed off, like, they were having to pay this insane war debt from World War I, and it's like, it might have actually been more in their interest to do this whole thing, because then they didn't have to pay the debt, and they ended up in a much better position going forward. But that's the thing is, like, I almost feel like we'd be more like World War I Germany, not World War II Germany, where it's like, we don't have a good reason to be, like, lashing out at the world or anything. Like, we did this to ourselves. Like, our country did this to, like, our own greedy fucking people did this, and, like, nobody else is to blame. And it's like, it's kind of a weird thing where it's like, we really just need to step up and fix it, bro, like.
lethal incoming.
But that's where it's like, I'm a little concerned, like, this country might turn into, like, a little, like, Hitler style, you know, like, where, like, people are so pissed off and they just, like, vote someone in to, like, do something crazy about it. And it's like, I don't know, like, it could just be so bad. Yeah, like it could just be so bad for the country. Where it's like, yeah, a lot of people probably feel really good about it in the moment. Like, yeah, like, this guy's gonna take care of it, and like maybe he takes care of some shit, but it's like it goes to a point where like, yeah, like us versus the world doesn't work. It's not gonna be good.
Enemy scout pulse active.
Right.
Lost B. Mover. Enemy UAV detected.
Well, and when you look at World War II Germany, like the factory owners and shit, right? Like they kind of like came to an ultimatum. Like they were like, all right, do we throw our support behind like this guy, or do we throw our support behind like the more like communist socialist people? And it's like, well, the communist socialist people like want to take our ownership of our corporations away. And it's like, well, this guy talking about the Jews and shit, like, well, he's for us, like we could like work with this guy, like as long as we do the like anti-Jew shit or whatever. And so they went like that direction, and it's like a similar thing would be happening here, right? It's like all the big business will just side with like the guy that like they can work with, and it's like the guy that they can work with might be willing to work with them because it's like, like the guy that they can work with is like, all right, yeah, like if we just do this crazy thing, like the country will be better. And then the business owners are like, all right, well, like you just don't mess with my business shit, and like I'm good on you. And then like the guy that wants to do whatever crazy shit is like, all right, well, you're not gonna mess with whatever crazy shit I want to. It's like a mutually evilly like beneficial relationship. And it's like that's kind of what happened with Hitler, bro. Where it's like big business kind of backed him because like he wasn't gonna fuck with their business shit. It was either him or the communists, and the communists were gonna fuck with the business shit. And so they went with that. And it's like maybe if they didn't back Hitler, like that whole shit would have never happened. And it's like, yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like scary. Like this country could really go down a dark path, and it's like self-inflicted. It's all just so self-inflicted. That's the annoying part about it. And I blame the boomers. Right. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Also, one frustrating thing about Hitler is like, the guy like had some interesting, like I think that there was some probably good changes made to the country, but it's like bro, I think they were like doing some socialism or whatever, and then there was I think there was some like good shit for the people, like I think there was like social welfare programs and shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, and yeah. Well,
Domination.
what?
Some initiative.
What?
Taken will take notice. Securing C.
Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be hot. I don't really want to work. Why? What's up?
Zone C secure.
Alright. Maybe I'll go. Are you gonna stay there then, or? I don't want to just drive over there for no reason. No. I'm driving Tesla.
Taking C.
Alright, I don't know. Let me know when you're leaving.
Securing zone A. We've lost Charlie.
Nah, they'll probably have it on. Let me know when you're leaving.
Zone Alpha captured. Enemy UAV detected.
Sorry, what were we saying?
Losing B.
Yeah, no, it's like I feel like this country's getting to a point like that where like they're just looking for like a group to oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Hitler like had his own like kind of hatred for the Jews or whatever. But he also understood that he had to pick a group to villainize for like so people would easily rally. Cuz like partially he was kind of wrong. Like I don't think the Jews really like raped his country, but it's like it was their own mismanagement of their own shit. Like, yeah. I can blame someone so I don't have to take accountability. Yeah, and it's like y'all kind of fucked your own shit up, like. Yep. Almost like maybe there were groups of people or whatever, I don't know, that like maybe caused problems, but it's like, bro, they didn't cause you to do World War I, right? Like they didn't cause you to, like you did that. Yeah.
All zones lost. Locking down Bravo.
Yeah, that's the thing that's so annoying too, is it's like, I think it's like big business, like, it's like convenient for them, like, oh yeah, blame that guy, like, yeah, it's not us causing your problem, it's not us taking 99% of the profits you make us and literally leaving you with negative money to live, like, it's not us doing that to you. Yeah, no, it's the Jews over there, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, we're not literally taking all your precious resources and taking 99.9% of the profits and leaving you with crumbs. Like, bro, what are you talking about? And it's like you don't be mad at us. And it's like, then it's, you know, and then it's like, that's where it's like all these, like, oh, well, so you want communism? Like, well, capitalism did X, Y, Z. Like, and it's like, it feels like all designed to like make you just like naturally support. Like, oh, okay, so I guess I have to support the big corporation raping my ass then. Otherwise, I'm a communist. Like, otherwise, I'm a bad word apparently. And it's like, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like the way, but it feels designed like that, right? Like these big businesses like do that. Like, and it's like I feel like it's always been like big business. Like it's always been these like. Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think they sailed into a fucking iceberg like some retards. Every single person? Well, what's interesting is you look at Henry Ford, big business guy. What was he? Oh, blame the Jews. Oh, it's the Jews. No, it's not me. And he's, in my opinion, he's one of the better big business people in history. Where it's like,
Enemy UAV detected.
Yeah. And a 40-hour work week. He took it from like a retarded like, and it's like 40 hours is still a fuck ton, but relative to, you know, what it was then, it's like, well, that was reasonable, bro. And it's like, what? All I have to do is not be a degen. And it's like, dude, that's like a double whammy. Like, okay, don't be a degen. I'm healthy and I'm making good money. And it's like, wow, I can actually do things. That's what I'm saying too, bro. It's like these big corporations don't get that shit. And now they don't give a fuck about the company. Literally, bro. Literally, bro. No, and that's why these big tech companies, like, I think a lot of them, it's like, that's why they're so successful. Like, you look, they're paying their workers, like, $500,000 a year. Like, you go to one of these, like, campuses where these people have to work, and it's like, oh yeah, whatever snacks you want, like, oh, you need something to eat, like, sure, we got a nice kitchen for that on site, like, like all these like nice amenities, and it's like, you know what, like yeah, I'm willing to work hard for that and like actually do honest like good work. Like yeah, it's like 100%, bro. It's like I'd feel a lot more guilty about wasting time fucking off at work if I made 6 figures than what I make now. But I don't, and so it's like, well, I mean, you get what you fucking pay for, and it's like, you could fire me, but the next asshole is gonna sit here doing the same thing.
Enemy UAV detected. Losing Bravo.
Begin tasking.
Yeah,
UAV perimeter established and defended.
Losing B.
yep.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Hostile UAV established above.
Well, and that's just like some shit, like none of the, like, I think like people are just retarded and they really don't understand like what,
Losing Bravo.
like they,
Securing zone A. Hostile care package above. Hostile counter UAV above.
well, but that's what's so frustrating, right? Is it's like people are so retarded that it's like their ego really gets in the way because they don't understand that it's like the best way to like help yourself is to help others. Like it's like this weird thing where it's like you'll get actually so much more back than what you're giving. Literally, bro.
Mover.
Well, it's like this weird thing where it's like they don't, like these companies don't understand too. It's like, hey bro, if you dropped all your prices by like X percentage where you were making, just say you made half the amount of profit, you still make profit, right? But you're only making half the amount of profit you make now. You might actually make way more money because just more people would be buying, like, and they'd be buying more of it. And it's like, do you not get this? Like, how do you not get this simple concept? Like, and some companies do get it, right? And it's like, well, they're really successful because of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's so frustrating. And that's why I'm always saying, right? It's like you got some CEO, you're paying him how much? Like, okay, give me half that guy's pay, and I'll do double. I'll deliver you double the value he's delivering. Because like all these CEOs, they're just in like a class. Like they just move company to company to company. They don't fucking do anything, dude. They don't literally do any fucking thing. Like they just do nothing. And it's like, bro, I will literally like, I will deliver double the value for half the pay that CEO is delivering you. Like, give me, like, put me in charge. Like, I don't need to know anything about the business. I don't need to, like, I will fucking learn all of it because that's the value I'll bring. Like, I'll give a fuck.
Bravo is out. Viewer release detected. Hostile UAV established above. Losing Bravo. Losing B.
That's real, bro. Yeah. That's how it should be.
Can your graphics card even handle the size?
No, literally. Well, and it's just, again, it only benefits you. It's like if you were actually smart, the most selfish, smart person wouldn't be taking advantage of people because they understand that actually that's the most selfish thing to do is to like elevate others because it will actually elevate you more than being like selfish on phase 1. It's like the most selfish thing to do. And it's like ironic, or it's like I'm gonna look out for number 1 first, and it's like, okay, well you're gonna not get as much, like, yeah, but I just want to be safe. Like, you're retarded. I'll just cross map fucking Kobe 2 motherfuckers. Get wrecked. Get literally wrecked.
Lead is ours. Do not let up.
I genuinely, I don't know what it is, but I genuinely just love Call of Duty, bro.
We are falling behind.
Multi.
Securing Alpha. Performance is trending below it.
I haven't actually played the zombies on Black Ops 7. I barely played it on 6. I think the zombies is like pretty solid nowadays.
Would appear we had a strategic misalignment.
I think your laptop could probably run these. Or that, yeah. The Goy Box. Goy Box Live.
Been meeting their protein goal. Let's stay by. I need to be stretching. Don't worry, we're still hitting the gym after this.
Women will become useless. You won't need women anymore. Yeah, you won't need women at all. I swear, bro, women in our society just get away with so much shit. Because we have some simp-ass men. Well, and that's the problem, is like, men have this naturally high sex drive where it's like, they'll do anything to like, get that. And it's like hedonism. It's like, bro, you gotta regulate that. Like, they'll go through 30 years of hell because of, and they'll be lying, like, oh, I love her. It's like, bro, you don't care about any of that. You just, like, it just feels so good to put your dick in there, bro, like. That's what I'm saying, dude, like, every time I get urges like that, I go jerk off and I don't care anymore. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to a woman. No, literally that. Like, literally that. It's like when you realize, like, oh, that's what's like happening. It's like, yeah, it's like.
Domination. Secure the objective. Zone A secure. Underway on Bravo.
Can you smell that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and there's like, it kind of goes back to like the ego thing, right? Like lying to yourself about like, oh no, like it's not this. Like yeah, I'm better than that. And it's like, no, you're not.
We lost B. Hostile care package above.
Can you smell that? Fields are obsolete. Replace or establishing scores.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Okie dokie.
Your UAV has been destroyed.
Locking down Bravo.
Well, that's where it's like, I feel like some of these rappers or like musicians are in such a good position, bro. It's like bro,
Hostile UAV established.
they don't get to just like these women want to be around you, bro. They gotta act right.
Enemy care package dropping. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Enemy UAV detected.
Yeah.
Let's get
Or don't. Like, maybe, like, there's not, like, you know, part of evolution is, like,
Taking B.
Yeah.
Losing Charlie.
No, that's something that pisses me off so much about this society is people think they, like, I don't think it's that they think they need to. I think it's like something in them wants it, or it's like, I don't know, they can't handle being alone or like by themselves, like. But that's what I noticed, like all my friends that get girlfriends, like these women that they're talking to,
Losing B. Alpha secure. Bravo lost.
literally.
TACOM, Harper requesting
Hostiles forced to each spot. I see you.
Losing A. Hostile UAV established above. Securing C.
Harper deploying sentry turret. Harper requesting LVBR.
Securing Charlie. Zone C secure.
Yep.
Special about you.
We're taking C. Locking down Bravo. We've lost all zones. B locked down. Enemy UAV detected.
Yep.
Hostile LVBR drop detected. Hostile counter UAV above.
Yeah, it's like they're like snarky about it too. Like they like want to rub it in your face. It's like like you're some form of it's like you actually were pulled out of the depths of hell.
Losing Bravo. Hostile Rhino working your grid.
No, it literally. Well, like one thing that's so annoying to me is like all my friends that ever have girlfriends, bro. It's like it feels like their girlfriend isn't their own person, and that's like why they want like a boyfriend or whatever. Because it's like they need somebody to like attach to. Like they need somebody to like, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? It's like, well, I don't know. I'm doing this. Like, well.
Hostile sighted.
We lost B. All zones lost.
Yeah.
Taking B. Taking all zones.
Yeah. No, that's how I feel like, Rap, I could tell he gets, like, kind of annoyed, because, oh, I gotta go do this with my girlfriend, and then it's like, I swear he's lying to me, like, no, I like it, I enjoy hanging out with her, and it's like,
Losing Charlie.
bro,
Zone A.
he was talking about taking a walk around the neighborhood with his girlfriend this morning or something, like, that they were gonna go do that, and I'm like, she wouldn't just go do that alone, like, she wouldn't, like, she has to have you there for that, and it's like, what does that tell you? It's like she's like trying to pick a task that, like, just anything, because she doesn't want to be alone. She just wants to be doing a thing with a person, and it's like, bro, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm no, like, maybe maybe you could.
Underway on Bravo. Losing A. Taking C.
Lethal incoming. I hear you're not so great.
Enemy care package dropping.
Stand back.
We've lost all zones. They're taking C. Hostile UAV established above.
Yeah, no, I'll never get married. I don't think.
Taking Alpha. Taking B. We're losing Charlie.
Yep. Well, like, the thing that just frustrates me so much is, like, if there's any woman that I'll ever seriously be talking to, like, she has to be independent. And it's like, it's not even, it doesn't even, the idea of a relationship doesn't, like, make sense or work for me. It's like, I'm doing what I want to do, and it's like, if you want to, like, do that with me and hang out, alright, cool, but, like, don't be annoying, like, don't get in my way, like, don't piss me off.
We've locked down A. Enemy harp overhead.
Right, and so it's like,
Securing
Well, it's like I almost feel like the ultimate like winning the game is like not perpetuating humanity, like just letting it end. It's like that's actually how you get to heaven. That's how you win. And it's like actually like all of us are actually just like the same like 10 souls that have been like recycling through all of history on repeat forever, and it's like the way you get out of it is like and go to heaven is by not continuing it. Like just being willing to accept the hard truths.
They're taking C. Enemy UAV detected.
Oh, like
Losing B. This is Code 2-1. Single target destroyed. Come on, we've lost Charlie.
right.
Bravo lost.
Well, like why do people reproduce and have kids? It's all emotional.
UAV established above.
There's no like logic to it, right? Like
Lead upgrade destroyed.
We're losing Alpha. Taking C. We've lost all zones.
Some bullshit.
Be advised, multiple enemy dogs inbound. Game phase. Enemy LDVR.
well, no, but if you so like you have like an animalistic desire for that, right? But then it's like
secured.
people come up with reasons for like, oh, I need to do this for like generation. Like, bro, you're not gonna be here. Like what are you like? Like you're continuing your lineage. Why?
Hostile harp above you. Viewer incoming.
But I'm telling you, that's 100% an emotional decision.
Enemy rhinos on the field.
Because you're not thinking, you're thinking like, oh, I want this, right? Well, I want. You don't need ever, actually. You don't need to have kids, and you don't need to perpetuate the human race ever. It's 100% a want that humans do, and it's like, dude, that's so like you can't even say that to people. People are like, what are you saying then? Huh? Are you saying humans should just die off? And it's like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying like, you know, understand the emotional thing here, like. Yeah, like what's like, 'cause this is the thing, if people don't understand what's driving them, well, and if they could understand what's driving them, it just goes back to the whole thing where it's like, you wouldn't tell yourself the truth even if you knew it. Like, you wouldn't allow yourself to believe the truth, because your ego would be absolutely dented. Yep, just real talk, bro. Hard truths. That's my whole thing is hard truths, nigga. Like, people just can't accept these hard fucking truths. But it makes you wonder, bro. Jesus didn't have children. Jesus Christ actually said, hey, like, the way you escape this shit is you don't care about materialism or anything on this earth at all. You don't care about it at all. It's all meaningless. The only thing that matters is the relationships that you have with other people. Help other people escape suffering, and that's it. That's it. And I don't know, it's like that part of like Christianity just gets missed. Like people make it about material things, and it's like Jesus was anti-materialism. Well, and then when and then they think of heaven as like a physical thing. It's like, oh, the wealth you'll have in heaven, it won't even matter because there will just be so much of it. And it's like, you don't get it, bro. You're thinking about material. Well, like, Jesus, I don't know, like, what you know about. Yeah. Well, like, I don't know what you know about Jesus, but like, so there's like the biblical Jesus, but then there's like, I've been on this shit recently called like Gnosticism, which is like what I think Jesus was actually teaching. And I think Jesus, so okay, this is my real theory on what happened. I think that there was a class of rich people, oh, what do you know, big business. They came up with a religion to justify the greed that they had. The religion they came up with is called Judaism, and then they called themselves God's chosen people. And then when a guy came along that was like influential and was like, hey, like these people are wrong. Like if you want to attain like happiness, like it isn't getting to the position that they're in and doing all these things they tell you have to do to get to their position, which doing these things will never get you to their position because they're specifically designing it to keep themselves perpetually in power. And Jesus was like, forego all your material possessions. Don't, like turn the other cheek, like right, like be better than human, right? Like be, and it's like this was a threat to their power structure because people realize like, oh, like if I literally lay in a field and starve to death, that's better than participating in this system. And they couldn't have that. Like that's a threat to their power. That's a threat to their capital. That's a threat to their, and so this movement that Jesus started, right? They fucking murdered the guy for like saying some shit, but there was truths that they couldn't undo that he had spread, right? Like there was like influence that he had spread. There was like ideas that he had spread and made popular that they couldn't deny, like cuz denying it would be revolutionary. Like the people would kill them and overtake their shit. So in my opinion, they kind of pioneered Christianity into what it is to be this like sister religion to like, oh, it's like right there next to Judaism, like haha, like oh, the Bible, like, the Bible requires the Jews actually, haha, like, you need this, haha. And it's like, nah, bro, this shit ain't what Jesus taught, bro. Jesus taught that spiritual awakening and leaving this whole realm altogether requires work on your behalf. Like, you don't get to just, oh, I accepted Jesus Christ, ha ha ha, right? Like, yeah, oh, that Jesus guy, you liked him? Like, all you gotta do is accept him into your heart, and you're, like, no, no, no. Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly, bro. Material shit. Like Jesus Christ was not about anything of this realm, dude. He was talking about no, literally, and it's like well, yeah, it's like it's the opposite of what Jesus preached. Like he was like, no, this takes effort on your part. Like the idea of like Gnosticism is like your soul is trapped here on this plane. And I think there's like an element of like reincarnation where it's like you don't get to leave until you understand that this materialism shit is irrelevant. Like it is not the point. Like and like the idea is that like there's like a spark of like we're all gods to some extent, but there's like and every single yeah, like every single human has like this spark within them, but it's like you as a human are allowing influences like in I think they're called like the archons or whatever, and like they're basically like the thing that we talk about or we've been talking about like they're almost like an analog of that. Like they are a being, but you're more powerful than them, but they convince you that you're not, and they convince you to like let them keep you trapped here because X Y, I don't know the exact reasoning, I guess, but it's like and they fear you, but they keep you here by convincing you that this is where you belong. Like this is where, and if you only understand that you're being kept down by this like external force and like all the things of this world, if you stop prioritizing the things of this world and you prioritize taking care of, other like beings, you can elevate. You can leave this plane of existence. You can escape and go back to like your true where you're supposed to be, which is not in the jail that these like quote unquote archons are keeping you in. So wait, hold on. I just typed how into Google. How do the Archons keep humans trapped? According to Gnostic belief, Archons trap humans in a material prison by engineering spiritual ignorance, manipulating consciousness through fear, and enforcing reincarnation cycles. They act as cosmic wardens, preventing souls from recognizing their divine origin and escaping the material world. Manipulating consciousness via fear. Archons use fear, anxiety, and material temptations to influence thoughts and behaviors. They create a matrix of chaos and suffering, making humans feel hopeless, narcissistic, or materialistic. They keep humans ignorant of their true divine nature and origin beyond the physical universe. They trick souls into returning to Earth through a soul trap mechanism, often utilizing fake karmic debt to keep spirits bound to physical bodies. The post-death light trap. Many interpretations suggest that after physical death, archons appear as beings of light, loved ones or spiritual masters to deceive the soul, coercing them to re-enter the reincarnation cycle rather than ascending. And it's like, you, like, the theory is that your soul or whatever is just bigger than them, and it's like you have like ultimate free will, and they're just like convincing you to do this shit through deception. Yep. Yeah, so I'm not, I don't even know if I believe in that shit, right, to some extent. But on some level, you know what I do believe? I believe that shit I just read to you, that's the shit Jesus Christ was on, not the shit in the Bible. I think the Bible was engineered by the Jews. And I don't think I can be swayed off that. Like, Christianity was engineered by the Jews. Because it's material. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and you know what's interesting is like people will say like in the like oh like the Bible says honor thy mother, honor thy father. Yeah, that's Old Testament shit. That's what gets me is like so many people will quote shit from the Old Testament and ignore like New Testament shit. It's like, bro, you realize Jesus wouldn't talk to his own mother. Why? Because she wasn't on the timing he was on. He wouldn't talk to her. That, bro, you don't talk about that from the Bible. You don't talk about like Jesus hung around the kind of people that were like him. He hung around people that got it. If they didn't get it, he wouldn't be around them. Like because they would fuck up his clarity. And it's like you don't hear people talking about that in the Bible. Like, yeah, bro. It's I'm a pretty big believer in I don't think the modern conceptions track to like what it was historically. Like a modern Jew, I don't think is the same thing as the Jews that existed back then. Because the Jews that existed back then, in my opinion, were the rich people that just like they had to come up with a justification for the fucked up shit they were doing. Oh, we're God's chosen people. Yeah. Yep. Well, and when you control all the wealth, like you control the education, you control the. I mean, but it's like the modern version of that is like big corporations, like. Yeah. Well, I think you can have God without the devil. You can have purity, which is all one thing, and that doesn't require. Uh, in terms of in terms of relativity, yeah, but no, there doesn't have to be death for there to be life. Well, hold on, these are different. Wait, but these are different. These are different. No, no, I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying. Hold on, I get what you're saying. Don't think I don't get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that you're sort of talking about two different principles. So for there to be a thing called good, you have to base it off of something. Well, what do you're basing it off the opposite thing, which is, well, if it's definitely not bad, so it must be good. But it when you're talking about, oh, like, well, there has to be death for there to be life, like, you're sort of like, and then if you say, like, oh, well, like, something dies and then, like, it's like parts become some part of the next thing, that's like a different principle a little bit. That's like something where, like, if you're just like talking about like the language and like what makes logical sense, like, well, no, there can be life. There can actually be a thing called eternal life where you never die, and then that's like that doesn't actually require death at all. Like, that can be a thing. Whereas, like, it, well, and logically speaking, yes, it doesn't violate logic. Where if you're saying for there to be something that's good, there has to be a reference point of, well, okay, what's not good? Like, if everything is all the same, then there technically is no good or bad. It just is. But if you're talking about, no, do you not understand what I'm saying? If there is no bad, everything is, if it would all be the same. But when you're talking about, oh, like, well, if there is no death, then there can't be life. Well, no, no, you don't actually. You can actually live forever, right? Like, whatever that means, and never die. And, well, that would be a thing. Like, existence, like, would be. You can have existence without non-existence. Like, the concept of existence can, but the concept of good probably can't exist without the concept of bad, or at least something to compare it to. It's like a comparative statement versus uh like, I don't know. I don't know what the other word would be. I mean, I feel like some of these things are like, if we're talking the realm of like spirituality, I think these are like deceptions. Like arguably you would have no thing that is anti-existence. Where it's like, I think it kind of plays into that concept where it's like you're being convinced that there has to be this duality, and that's part of, like, you know, what keeps you here a little bit, where it's like there doesn't actually have to be this duality. There can just be you and your existence, and you don't need, like, like the devil will convince you of his necessity. Well, but these are material things, right? Like, theoretically, on the grand scale of things, like, you're thinking in material terms, right? Like, it, well, day and night is material because you're talking about light. You're talking about light, which is produced by a material thing. Light in and of itself is material, and you're on a material planet that spins. It's all material. The entire universe is material. Like, at least the parts of it that you believe that you're able to actually interact with. Like whatever, like yeah. Well, I think it's a deeper concept. Like it really. Well, that's the thing, right? Like the at least like that like Gnostic belief is that you're stuck here in a material realm, and you don't have to be, and you've been convinced that like you've been convinced to think in material terms, you've been convinced of materialism, and you almost by nature of being convinced of this struggle to understand like your true nature, which is beyond materialism, which is beyond anything material, anything that you're perceiving right now as existing. It's beyond that. Which yeah, I'm using materialism in like a more literal sense, right? Like not because like the definition of materialism refers to like vanity to some extent, but it's like yeah, but it's like arguably could be like way deeper than that, where like if you consider like spirituality, it's like well, whatever exists beyond the realm that we're perceiving here probably doesn't follow the rules of this realm. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, that's the thing too. Is like I think it's not for like lack of intelligence that those people weren't like mechanizing or whatever and like advancing like uh technologically. They were like, this is stupid. Like we're like defeating the whole point here, which is just to like yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's like the like kind of the whole thing with like Jesus, right? Like when he claimed to be like son of God, I don't even know if that's exactly what it is. Where it's like I feel like people like elevate Jesus to be like where they're like, "Oh, Jesus was God." And it's like, "Bro, Jesus claimed that we are all the same being. We're all equal. We all have the potential that he has. We just don't realize it." Yeah. But it's like you got to realize, bro, like the shit I'm sitting here saying, like they literally murdered Jesus for saying it. So, you know, and it's like I don't hear people saying the shit I'm sitting here saying. Like I most of the shit I don't think I've really heard people saying. They murdered this dude for it, bro. For being a free thinker. Yeah. Yeah, it's unacceptable. or the material universe is the only thing that there is, and your consciousness is a manifestation of that, and all of this is a cope with your existence. And then when you die, there's nothing. Yep, that's one and done. Yeah. What? No, yeah, it's like such a childish way of thinking, that shit. It's like, bro, how are you 70 and this is what you think? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Well, I think if I could choose to be reincarnated or go to the next realm, I am piecing, bro. This place sucks. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, I don't know. I found myself to be more fascinated with like some of these like ancient like religions and shit, and like I don't know. I've been pretty fascinated recently with like Jesus Christ as like a figure where I feel like everybody misunderstands what that dude was like really trying to tell you. Like you could take the Bible and burn it. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe there's like good like stories in there about Jesus, but it's like yeah, yeah, like yeah. Dude, I saw, oh my god, bro. I saw a video of 6ix9ine getting out of prison, bro. And he was like, what the fuck, who was he in prison with, bro? It was some, like, relevant ass dude. He had, like, oh, fuck, bro. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter real fast. Dude, I was dying, bro. I just couldn't believe it. Let me see this shit. It was so funny, bro. Whoa! It was just straight fucking porn on my shit. No, porn. Can't have that on my main monitor, I guess, bro. Dude, that was some white bitch getting absolutely railed by a BBC. No, don't feel bad, bro. Them niggas join, and if it's not exactly what they want to be talking about, they leave. Oh yeah, this is it.
Open that. Look, 101.
Oh! Oh my god. Bro. Bro. This is it, bro. He was in the same cell. His cellmate was fucking Maduro. And he got a signed SpongeBob toy from him. He said, "Yo, 101, Maduro signed this." Like, bro, that's actually kind of exotic, bro. Like Maduro signed SpongeBob, bro. I almost wonder if my shit's gonna get banned for that, bro. I literally just scrolled past actual porn. Fuck it. I've had no viewers this whole time. So it's not like I guess the AI would have to figure it out. Yeah. Literally. No, I can't hear you. Bro, this thing's ugly. Is it a car or is it one of these hatchbacks? Nah, yeah, looks like that Kia shit that I sent you, bro. I hate cars like this. No, I'm looking at the e-tron. I'm not looking at the e-tron, I'm looking at the e-tron. Well, there's a car one that looks nice, but that sounds like that's not what you saw. You said it was a hatchback. Now it's not a hatchback? SQ8? You think I could have afforded that? No. That's 90 grand. Actually, dude, it's got worse range than mine does, bro. This thing brand new sucks. Okay, wait. E-tron, I think, just is an Audi electric vehicle. So it's a RS GT. Dude, that's still got worse range than my shit. And my shit's not even new. Like, brand new, my shit came with like 300 something miles. Bro, that guy's got the same range as my shit, brand new, as mine does with 50 something thousand miles. That's kind of cooked. How fast does this thing go, though? 2.4 seconds? Jesus fucking Christ. Uh, it's got a top speed of 155, but what's the... I doubt it. Shit, my shit'll go 140 apparently. .140 is faster than I ever need to be going. I think I've only had a car up to 150 like once. Like I think I rented a V8 Mustang and got it to like 120 or something. Like it'll do that no problem, but it's like Bro, you start getting up beyond that. Like, you're talking about going 2 miles. You're talking about going, like, multiple miles within a minute. Like, that's so fast. Like, you're blasting freeway exits, bro. Yeah, like, it's, like, genuinely dangerous. Yeah, 'cause you probably almost are. Like, that, like, the shit is ready to take off. Like, actually catch air. Well, no, it's like a problem with like race cars where like they have to have like a certain aero or they literally fly. Like you've never seen that happen on a drag strip? Like the car literally flies off the track? Like that can happen. That can happen to you on an actual road if you're going fast enough. That's what I'm saying, bro. You get me up like 110, 120, like that's pretty damn fucking fast, bro. I saw a video of somebody ripping a Model 3 performance around the Nürburgring, bro, and this dude was like that thing was crazy, bro. He was sending the fuck out of it. So I wonder how long your battery would last, like driving like that. Like how much? Like I was flooring my shit on the way home yesterday, bro, and my range went from I had like 90 miles left, and it went down to like 58 within like not that much. Intense track use can drain a battery completely in roughly 40 to 60 miles. That's crazy. That's going from 300 miles down to like 50. Where are you at? Did you seriously go get Chick-fil-A right now? And you just didn't even offer? I got breakfast at 7 a.m., bro. That is literally 5 hours ago. You're so cooked. You didn't think at all. Don't lie to me. No, you're not sorry. Don't even say that. Let's see what mom's doing for lunch. Maybe I'll go over there early. So I'm getting hungry, bro. Oh, we have a box of ramen noodles in the... I swear, bro. Like yelling at people in traffic? Like I'd be yelling at people, bro. No, I straight up try to confront them, bro. I literally was like, there was some fucking boomer lady on my ass, and I like kind of stopped early at the light and let her pull up next to me. I rolled my window down. She's like, what's your problem? Cause like I think I started like swerving the car back and forth, cause she was literally like, it was like, dude, it was like we're like a choo-choo train, bro. Like, get off my bumper, bro. Like, fuck you. And it's like, dude, this ain't a train, dog. This is a roadway. And it's like, she pulls up, what's your problem? And I was like, when she said, what's your problem? And I heard her fucking bitch ass woman, old lady voice, I crashed. I was like, fuck you, you fucking entitled boomer piece of shit. Entitled boomer piece of fucking shit. Fuck you. And I just started screaming, and then I floored my shit and got out of there. I didn't do shit, bro. She just stared. She's probably shocked. She probably never had anybody call her out in her life for her bullshit. First time.